Hello, and thank you for stopping by to visit me, yours truly, Miss Anita. I'm coming back to you again with my live chat. And if anyone is out there and you have a few moments, please drop a comment. If not, just listen in. Okay, so I want to address a few things. Um, I had told you, was it the last live chat? I made an error. We're talking about cast not therefore your confidence way. I want to read that to you because I actually was in the wrong chapter. I said Romans, the 10th and 11th chapter, but it's actually in Hebrews, and I pulled it up on my phone. So this is what it says here. Hebrews, the 10th chapter, is cast not therefore your confidence, which has great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of God, ye might receive the promise. And then I want to go to chapter 11, because I also mentioned that. That's the faith chapter, Hebrews chapter 11, starting with verse number 1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. If you go further down to the 6th verse, it says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. I wanted to correct that because I was wrong, and I'm sure all my Bible scholars out there probably caught that immediately. But the purpose of this is, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Know-It-All, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. So I'm just talking, just carrying on a conversation. The message today is grateful and thankfulness. And I just wanted to say, I wanted to correct that error though from last live chat that I had uh, put on earlier. I was the I had the chapters wrong, but I wanted to talk about things that I'm grateful for, and I'm sure that you guys have a whole host of things that you're grateful for or thankful for. I'm thankful for God's many blessings that He has given me over the years, watching over me, protecting me, getting me out of some really some bad situations, times when, let me even say this, times when I probably wasn't asking God to protect me and he protected me anyway, kept me out of harm and danger. I don't know if you guys ever been in situations like that. Um, I am grateful for my friends. I am grateful for my family members. I'm grateful for you guys, most definitely, that support me and stop by to visit me. I'm fairly new. I started back in August. So, um, yeah, just even, you know, just the fact like you, Miss Know It All, and others that have stopped by to say hello. Miss Ursula, who's always out there, even if she catches the replay, she always leaves me a comment. I'm very grateful for that. That means a lot to me because the purpose of this is when you create your channel, you want to be able to provide something, whether it is entertainment, whether it is to provide information, to inspire folks or to motivate them. I'm grateful that people actually want to listen to me. And let's see, hang on for one moment. Oh, 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 thank you, Miss Know It All. I sincerely appreciate that. And if I was there with you or you was there here with me, I'd give you a big hug because we need that. All of us need that support. And I got this fan on. I should have cut it off because now I'm getting a little cold, but I'm not going to get up. We all need that support. And because there are times I know we're supposed to walk by faith and walk in confidence, but there's times as human beings we doubt ourselves. At least I know that I do, and you're wondering like, am I on track? Should I continue on? But it's something inside of me that keeps pressing me to you got to keep moving forward. And I'm grateful to folks like yourself, Miss Know It All, and many others who have encouraged me to keep pushing forward. That really do mean that means a lot. It really does. And and it's not like I know you guys know you, but I feel like I know your heart, and I know that you're in earnest and you're sincere. So, and I'm grateful too for the people that I have followed over the years on YouTube that has their own channel. I was mentioning that I think in my last video. I'm very grateful because now I have more of appreciation because now I know the hard work that they really do to try to provide content um, and for people, like you and myself and everyone else. You're trying to provide stuff that people will be interested in. You want folks to be interested. What's the purpose of even getting on here? You want people to. I'm sorry, I have to stop because I see you. Okay. Aww. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. You are a sweetheart. Um, I'm going to work on that. And I keep telling myself to keep moving forward and not to give up. Though I have to be honest with you, I do have some moments where I feel like, okay, what's the point? But the reason why I put that scripture out there is we walk by faith and not by sight, because the truth of the matter is, when you're walking by faith, you can't always see it. You just have to know it. And you're knowing in your heart that though you may not see it today, doesn't mean that things are not working behind the scene, that God is not working things out, that knowing that He is working it out. And sometimes, and this is where patience come in, it takes time, and you just like you were saying, you got to keep going at it, keep not giving up, and keep pushing forward. And that's what I'm determined to do. Now I think I joke about it, like, how the enemy be chirping in your ear and saying all these, saying all the negative things, because you do hear those and you have to fight against that. And but I have good folks like yourself that come to visit me. And again, I'm grateful for that. Going back to the people who have their own channels, I've been on YouTube for several years, probably like so many others. And I suspect that the ones who have started their own channels, probably like me, was on here checking different things. I mean, I think when I first well, because I've been going on for many years, I used to go on to find out about when I started wearing my hair natural, seeing the different hairstyles that you can wear. I always loved, as I shared before, interior design. So I used to always check out to see who's decorating, doing what, how they're putting their colors together and stuff like that. That interests me. I mean, and in the world of YouTube, as you already know, it's so many different categories and things that you will hop on to check out, or things that you're interested in. Like I said before, there was times I purchased different stuff or items and I could not understand the instructions. It was too much. I'm like, well, let me go on YouTube and see if maybe someone has put a tutorial together. And sure enough, most of the times they have, and it helped me. Like, even being on YouTube, sometimes if I'm not sure about different things, there's people who have helped me, or I'll go on YouTube to see, how do you do this, or how do I get into that? Or I'm trying to give you guys a for instance, and I can't think of anything. Like, even just going live, and actually Brent had to help me with that. Show me how to go on live, and even to put in video clips, which was really a nice added thing, which I don't have any for you guys today, but in the future, I'm going to do a little bit more research, and I'm going to try to add some clips here and there, because I think that helps as well, and you have to hear me talking all the time. Uh, but for so many different reasons, I mean, we go on YouTube. To me, sometimes I go on because I need to hear a minister, I need to hear a quick word, something to edify me, something to give me strength or make me want to, you know, uh, move forward, like you're saying, just even hearing words, stuff that you're sharing with me. And I'm sorry, hold on for a second, because now I got it, because my vision is not the best. So, I yes, I tell myself it's not an option for yes. You know what, Miss Know It All, you're so very right. It is not an option. You're so very right. And I think as human beings, we all probably have had those moments where you feel like just throwing it in the towel. But I think it's something, and maybe it could be, who knows, a family member. Maybe I'm hearing my mom's voice in my ear, or definitely God that tells me, no, you cannot stop. You got to keep on moving forward. Or maybe it's just myself, that that person inside of me, like, no, you can't. You can shed your tears, and Lord knows I've shed many. But it's something inside of me. It's like, after you shed your tears, like, okay, dust yourself off, get up, and keep it moving, and just keep trying. Because all we can do is try. And that's where prayer comes in at too, because, we can do our part. Faith without works is dead. So I can do my part. But I know that some things that may be a little bit too above me, or maybe, I don't know how to put that. Okay, and there may be some things that I may not be able to do. I can do my part, as far as I'm gonna check your comments in a minute, but that I feel like God has to intervene. Like, okay, I heard, this is years ago. I don't know if you guys, or have you heard of Creflo Dollar? I used to listen to him years ago. I don't follow him. I don't even know if he even does he even have his ministry. I'm not sure, but I remember he's a priest. This one message about putting the super on the natural. So I can do what I could do in the natural realm, but God does what He does in the super, in the spiritual realm. So I think it's appointed to us to do what we can do. And as we walk it out by faith, and God does the rest, I think He just want to see us putting our trust in Him and believing in Him. And that's what I try to work on doing. Now, I'm not going to say all the time my faith is like up here, because there's sometimes I feel like my faith has been challenged. And I think I mentioned that, like, when I lost my brother, and I prayed for my one girlfriend who passed away. But I still believe in the Lord. I still trust Him, and He's the one that turns things around for me. But again, I just wanted to talk about being thankful and grateful. I am blessed to have some of the things I have because of the Lord. I just to be able to maintain. I'm grateful to the Lord for that. I am grateful to the Lord for my health. And I'm truly grateful for people like yourself, Miss Know It All. I'm so happy to hear from you. You have no idea. And okay, I'm sorry, I had to call. Oh, that's okay. Okay, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you so very much. And I have my alarm set too, because I have to get back to work in about 20 minutes. So I have a little bit of time. So share with me, Miss Know It All, since you're the one that's on, maybe you can share with me some of the things that maybe that you may be grateful for, if you want to, no pressure. Um, and I probably should cut my phone on. It'd be better if I read it from my phone instead of keep on leaning forward. That's not a good look. But I oops. Okay. Yeah. So I think when I think of different things, especially going back to YouTube, and I think of all the people who've took the plunge and started their own channels, a lot of times you don't fully understand or aware of what they do or working behind the scene or in preparation. It's a lot more than what we think. Because even when I do my videos, I have to audit, and I'm not. Well, I keep saying this is the second time I've said audit. I meant edit. This is the second time that I've said audit. I meant edit. Why is audit keeps coming to my thought process? But anyway, uh, edit. So yeah, a lot of times like you have to edit your videos before you put them on, or you have to add music or take stuff out, or if you need to critique it some more. I'm not the best at it, but I'm learning and I'm getting better compared to my videos when I first started. But it's okay, because to me it's all a learning curve, and you get better as you do it more. And then in time, you just add more stuff and you invest in things that you need. Like for a long time, I didn't even, because my computer is pretty old, and I, even going on live chat, I had to use my tablet for a long time. So now I have my webcam, which, as a matter of fact, I showed this to everybody once before. So no, it was under 30 bucks. Oops, wrong way. Okay, it was under 30 bucks. It didn't cost that much. I got it off of Amazon. And then, I mean, I bought a few things like this light ring I have on here, so it won't look completely dark in here. And just some other things. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Lord God. And I think when I look at some of the work that people do, and I'm really appreciative of people who do it by themselves, because I look at the couples, and though I do enjoy watching them, I'm thinking, wow, at least they can kind of critique one another. Or maybe when one person maybe don't have anything to say, you can pass the mic, so to speak, and the other person can talk. And I think you can work together and you can collaborate more together. When I think for people who do these channels alone, or I know for me, you're always thinking like, what what can I present, or that I think would either be helpful or people would enjoy. I'm still learning because I don't have the combination yet. There may not be a combination, but I'm still learning, and I just put it out there and just take a chance. Some people may jump on and check me out, and sometimes I don't. It's a hit or miss. I'm learning that too as well in the YouTube world. And then when you're first starting out, you have to know too it's going to be slow because you're not in the mainstream yet, and so you just have to keep on going and keep on going. But yeah, sometimes for me though it does get challenging because I don't always know, like, okay, what specifically should I talk about? And like the last time I talked about coping with grief and depression during the holiday times, because I do know that people go through that. It's a struggle around this time, especially because I shared with you guys, me losing my mom last year and my brother, and then I lost my dad in 2018, and then my other two brothers, they passed. Well, my oldest brother Frank passed away. Gosh, I don't even remember. I want to say 5 years ago, but to me, when you get down to just a few people, do you know that the only people that's left in my family is my two sisters? It was six of us kids. So it's my two sisters. My one sister lives in Dallas, Texas. My other sister lives here in Ohio. And I have my nieces, two nieces, and my son, my daughter-in-law, and my grandkids. So when all your aunts and uncles are gone, now I have cousins. The only problem with that is that I didn't grow up around them. So if you're not like really close to people, it's like they're strangers in a way to me. I hate to say it. I mean, we know each other. Of course, if we saw each other, we would say, hey, but it's not like I feel more connected to you guys because, we talk, we've communicated with one another. They would be like, we're related by bloodline, but other than that, there is no deep connection because you have to be around a person like on a regular basis and you guys talk all the time. But growing up in our household on both sides of the family, there we now when we were younger, my mom and dad used to take us around our family members when we were little kids. But as we got older, it's like we all kind of drifted apart, and there was no family reunions on either side of the family, so it wasn't like that. So yeah, I've been blessed with friends. I have some pretty good friends, but they have their lives and they're busy. Um, I have a couple of friends that's married, and the ones that's not are very active in their lives and what they do, and they work too. So, and don't get a chance to see everyone as often. And since this pandemic, which I've brought up several times as well, with the pandemic, I think that has slowed us all up. And my friends is around my age are older. So, when you're older, we're all like, oh, that's how I feel anyway. So, well, some people, it all depends. And But I am grateful for them because they have come through for me if I ever needed help, or if I called any of them up, if I was really down. I'm sure they would not only just talk to me or even come by to visit me. I don't have transportation anymore. I do have issues with my vision. I mean, I do have my driver's license. I just can't drive at nighttime, but I don't have a vehicle anymore, so that's a handicap. And that's a little discouraging because I used to stay on the go. I was kind of the lady that's what my mom said, well, you used to stay on the go. And she was right. There were times when I was feeling kind of low. I didn't really have to go any particular place. Sometimes I would just hop in my car and just go sit at a park. I like trees. I love nature. I love water. I love hearing water, the sounds of waterfalls or brooks or stuff. I love stuff like that. So sometimes I would always go to a park that either had water or a pond, or go. I used to drive downtown to the Ohio River, and I know I'm all over the place. Um, anyway, I just wanted to. I only got a few more minutes, but I just wanted to stop on board, just stop here on the live chat just for a little bit to say that I'm grateful. I'm grateful to you guys. I'm grateful for your support. I am grateful for you subscribing to my channel and taking a chance on me. I'm truly, truly grateful for that. And just checking me out and coming back again. That means a lot for people who have their channels to and I'm signed up with so many people. The bad thing is that I am signed up with so many people now. I can't possibly go to everybody's channel like I used to. Could just drop by and listen to everyone, but I can't even do that. So what I try to do is just randomly pick folks I haven't seen or watch for a while and go and check them out and try to leave a comment and give some support. But yeah, so I don't know if there's anything else really for me to say. I mean, we're going into Christmas holidays and then there's New Year's, but Thanksgiving has passed, and I'm just thankful because God has been really good to me. And even with, I've had health issues, but I'm doing okay. Thank the Lord for that. I'm doing all right. I think I shared with you guys that I got biops, not, yeah, isn't that what they call it? Okay, so they thought that it was something going on with my throat because I was having problems. I still actually have issues. He gave me some medicine. I'm not sure if it's, I guess because I need to take it more regular than what I do. That's probably another thing. I just don't like taking a lot of pills. I'm kind of funny about stuff like that, but and I needed to. I didn't take any this morning, so I probably need to do that. But yeah, I'm grateful for that because that was benign. So there's no cancer. Thank you, Jesus. Um, yes, very, very grateful for that because I have had other health issues in the past. And I really don't like going to the doctors, and I've had to go with my mom when she, her last days. That was, and my dad. But I don't want to dwell on that too much. The purpose of this message is to tell you guys, actually, I'm grateful, but maybe for us to focus on the things that we do have versus the things that we don't. And I know for me, it's easy for me to focus on, look at all the things that, gosh, man, I would like this, I want that. And sometimes, like I said, the enemy whispers in my ear, like, you're not as far ahead as you should be at this age, and you should forget it. I mean, I have a lot of things that I'm fighting against too. So, and I know that we all do. It's not just me. It's a lot of us out here. But I think the message, if I had to sum it up, is take a moment for us to find things that we can be grateful for and thankful for. I have to stop sometimes and like stop the madness, because it's like, no, I got to switch gears and change my mindset. And it takes work. It is, like I said, it is so easy to fall into the negative, and you got to fight and boom, boom, boom. Like, no, I'm not going out like that, devil. I'm not going out like that. But oh, I'm sorry. Have you seen what's that? I don't know what they do. Angel, focus on. Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm going to pull up on my phone because I hate when I'm leaning forward. I feel like you guys looking at my big head. Hold on. I'm going to get your message in just a moment. And okay. Okay, let me see what you were telling me. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so focus. Okay, God, I can't hardly read this either. Focus on and appreciate what we have, and they deal with people with nodules in their okay, yeah, I just went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor, and so what he did, throat in there, and I wonder if I should go back though, Miss Know It All, because even though this is the third time that they had to stick a needle. I think the last time I went was in 2019, 2000, I think. And I went two different times. The first time the doctor was a guy doctor, and he stuck a needle on me and it came back. They couldn't find anything. The second time, this female doctor stuck about 3, 4. I felt it every time. I guess she didn't know me up as good. And oh my God, that was a situation. And then this last time, this older doctor, he just kind of felt my throat, and then, and of course, he numbed me first. But now this was an ear, nose, and throat doctor, so I don't know if this other one that you're talking about, if maybe I need to go and check this out. But yeah, but he said, that was benign, so I'm happy about that. But I still get some pain. I mean, I don't know. He says it's some kind of muscle that's behind something. He was trying to explain it to me, but I'm thinking this is all medical stuff. He said that's why you're having problems or something. He explained it, but I didn't fully understand. Like, oh, okay, it's some kind of muscle that's really stiff or tight. Maybe it's an overworked muscle. I need to get some dental work too done, and that could be playing a factor. And I chew more on my left side than I do my right, so I'm probably overworking some muscles on that side. Okay, focus on and appreciate what we have and accomplish. Yep, she's right. Some have so much less than that. You're right, Miss Know It All. You are so very right. Some people do have much less, and Yeah, emotionally and mentally too. You're right. Wow, you're right. How, what can I say? Your message, that's a strong message right there. Yeah, we're in our sound mind. So I am grateful for that, because I could wake up and wackadoodle have to go to the hospital. And some days it probably could be questionable. But I say you have to encourage your own self if you don't have anybody to do that for you. And yeah, it is challenging. But like I said, I shed my tears. I have a good cry. And then when it's over with, it's like, nope, I got to press on. Because that's what the devil wants us to do, is to give up, throw in the towel, and that he would be happy for them. I mean, the scripture does says he walketh about seeking whom he may devour. That's his job. That's what he does. So, um, I we just and it's good to have friends and people like yourself who and we encourage one another. My one girlfriend, Trinae, she always says, iron, that's in the scripture, iron sharpeneth iron. So we have to sharpen one another or strengthen one another. Sometimes when one person is down, you help pull them up until they get their strength. And then, not saying that you ever want to be down, but we know how life goes sometimes, and there would be moments when somebody else may be down, and here you are, you're available. We can give a word to someone, to encourage someone, to comfort someone, to edify, to inspire, motivate, whatever you want to call it. That's what it's all about. It's really about helping one another and offering that support. And I think you said something else. We are blessed. We don't. Yes, recognize and realize. You're right. We are blessed in ways that we don't recognize and realize. You're right. You're so very right. And the thing of it is, I think we don't even acknowledge. I think if we focus more on it and not focus on maybe what we don't have, and I think, and I'm guilty of that too at times, to focus on what you do have and recognize how good that we do have it. Like even what you were saying, just being in a sound mind and being able to get up. Some people are not able to get up. When my mom was sick towards the end, she could not move around. I mean, towards the end, yeah, it was bad. Lord, get my mind off of that, please. um, but you're right. You're so very right. I am grateful that I had the opportunity to spend the time with my mom. That's my alarm, so I know I'm going to get off in a little bit here. But I'm grateful that I had time to live with my mom, just her and I, the last 2 years. I'm grateful for that. To have my mom as long as I had. Some people didn't have their mothers that long. I mean, I'm 65. My mom was 80. How old was my mother? 84, 85. I think she was 84 when she passed away. But and I miss my loved ones, my brothers, my dad, but I don't know what it is about mothers. It's something about moms. I don't know. If you have a mother that you're close to, and I'm thinking, looking back, I probably could have. Obviously, we always can look back and see what we could have did better, but that's neither here nor there. Right now, we're living in the now. What can I do now? And what I can do right now is maybe be a blessing to someone else. What I can do now is be a blessing to my son. What I can do now is, love my family members that's here, love my grandkids, and try to be an encouragement to them, to be an encouragement to my listening audience here on YouTube, and share with you all things that I've gone through, maybe to help, so you can know that you're not by yourself, that we all go through struggles and we all need one another. So I'm grateful for that. And hang on, because I know you're sending me some stuff, and then I'm gonna have to hop off, Miss Know It All. Moms are the ones who's constant, and oh God, oh my goodness, yeah, okay, You're so very right. Sorry about your mom. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. You know what? A lot of times, Miss Noah, we don't fully understand. I mean, we do have compassion as human beings, but sometimes you don't really know what a person or um, what people are what they really experience until you've gone through it. I mean, not that you want to go through every experience to understand where a person is coming from, but let's just say I have more of a is it I don't know if it's appreciation or maybe understand where other folks are coming from when they say they miss their loved ones or what have you. Because my nose is running for some reason. I don't have my clinics available. I don't want to keep getting up, but you take care too, Miss Noah. Thank you so very much for keeping me company in this half an hour. I'm hoping next time you come back. I don't even know when I'm gonna do another live chat because I never really know. I just hop on when it hits me. Like let's get on board. And yeah, I had to fix myself up a little bit because the last few times I've been wearing bonnets and carrying on, and I did put my little eyebrow stuff on and my lipstick. That was about it. And my little fake ponytail. I want to look halfway decent. But anyway, all righty. I love you, babe. You take care until the next time, which I don't know when that's going to be. But it'll probably be in the next few days. You'll see my face again. And if I don't see you on my live chat, hopefully I'm sure you'll come and check me out. But thank you so very much. And oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Miss Know It All. I will talk with you soon. And you have a wonderful day, okay? And since I don't really know your name, I'll just have to keep calling you Miss Know It All. And so God bless you. Let me look up here. God bless you, Miss Know It All. And again, thank you so much for keeping me company in this last half an hour. I'm going to have to hop off because I got to sign in to work. I love you. Take care. Until the next time. Thank you for stopping by. Yours truly, Miss Anita, and you guys be blessed. Bye bye.